Hello, so this video is about my favorite thing. It's a part 2 video. It's also part of the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, which is a lot of parts right now, so actually 4 already. And we are in this academy on week 1 assignment. It's a small homework to make a video about what you like, and this is my contribution to that. And the thing I really like when it comes to power tools is this Makita. So it's a DT171, and what makes it so special? So the Makita battery pack for amp hours is Bosch. This one is a 5, which makes it a little better. It has a battery charging light, so you see the status of the battery. Locks in place, release button. Already nothing what you would say like, okay, what is the great thing so far? But you see the size. I mean, this is really, really small. For those of you who have AirPods, it's 2 times, that's all. So you can really get in small spaces. It has a locking point on the front with a ball bearing. You have a light when you get this here. That's pretty strong. It's on both sides. It's not from the bottom as Bosch has it. I prefer this one. The usual man problem which I heard about is that you put it in a gear and either clockwise or counterclockwise, and then I heard like most men do that. Yeah, probably me too. The second part which is nice is there's an extra button here, and it basically, and if you see on the bottom, you see the light switching there and also the lights up there flashing. So the light here is basically the different programs you can use. So there's this main program, which is just defining the speed. And you hear the difference. I usually use it on a slower speed because I unscrew things which are more delicate, like on machines and stuff. This is an impact drill, or impact wrench that has the opportunity, I don't know really about the English word, I will post it later, that in German it's called Schlagschrauber. And with the speed settings, that's already make life a lot easier. Then you have different programs where you can select on the other side here. Program number 1 is for drilling in screws, for undrilling nuts from a screw, and it will stop when the nut is loose, so it's not flying around like crazy. And the other 2 modes are for drilling self-cutting screws into metal. If any one of you are more proficient on the craftsmanship level, please let me know down in the comments. For me, this is a power tool which I need to assemble and disassemble machines. That's my main purpose. I could use a 12-volt machine. This is an 18-volt. But I'd like to have a little more opportunities if things go wrong, if some screws are more hard to get loose. That's why I prefer this one. It's still small enough. I mean, I don't get that much space saved with a 12-volt version. And yeah, I can use the same 18 volts for other tougher, stronger devices. Small reminder here, I'm recording this on a Video Mic Me L microphone, which is like 50 centimeters away from me. We will later, you can leave me a comment as well how you like the sound of it. There's no big crazy setup here. The only thing which I'm using is an Aperture MC light over there. And there's a wall behind the phone, like 1 meter away, which might give some holiness here. But also this is part of construction, under construction, because I will later put some insulation on it during the next weeks. Another part, you have an option to screw here like a belt clip, which you can take on both sides depending on how you want to wear it. I usually do not have that attached, because if I just drop it into my travel pack, I'm concerned that it will tear the mesh which is dividing the parts in the backpack. But for other people it might be pretty useful. Just coming back to it, when you are on the settings on the bottom, you can just switch the speed with this one, but not the other settings down here. reprogramming I never tried or thought about, because yeah, for the speed settings it's totally fine to have that when I'm in drill mode, and I think that's more than enough for me right now. It's quite sturdy. It has this rubber all around on the back side, on the handle back side, on the base, on the front side of the handle, so it really holds well in your hand. And when you put it down somewhere, lay it flat, it's not really touching the battery, because there's a padding here and a padding there, which is higher out than the battery. You can see that here. That makes it good if you just have to place it somewhere, and with the battery you can put it flat and it stays. Because some of the smaller devices like the Bosch with the 2 amp-hour batteries, which just have this tiny little space where they stand on, they will fall over. And I almost every day have this with me. As soon as I go into the restaurants, I have this with me, and as a little aid. And this is from Bosch then. It's like bits and drilled bits and not bits, because for me, I mostly use the US sizes, but this one includes millimeters and inch ones, plus Phillips head, etc., Torx, whatever you need, Ellington. Because the fryers we are using in my restaurants are US made, and all the screws and nuts are US screws and nuts. So good to have the US version with you. And I think that's gives you all the main reasons why this one is a great impact drill. If you consider this one, I think you can buy it for like 200 something. I will leave the links in the subscription in the description down below. For Amazon, I will get a little more something for it, and for you it's the same price basically. I got this one as a package with the box, with 2 batteries included and the charger. And so far it's my only Makita device. Reason why I bought this, my father was always the Makita fan. And if he would be still alive, he would be happy about those here. But he also owned Bosch, so at the end I'm fine using both. And that's it from my side for this video. If you enjoyed it and you also want to hear more about the stuff I'm using on a daily basis, there are some exceptions like this power tool stuff, which is not appealing to everyone, but maybe to your private stuff. That's one part, but the rest is going to be all about having fun going to work. And on the other hand, you see videos here and playlist there, where you find other interesting topics around traveling around Switzerland or commuting and traveling to work anyways, from gear I'm using till, on the other hand, also insights I'm having on my business. Have a look, enjoy it, and leave a like and a subscription. Have a great one. Bye bye.